Hey everybody, how you doing? I am talking about breakfast today. So we're going to be looking at ways to do a better breakfast. Now, better for you, basically. If you're looking to save money, not eat as many chemicals in your diet, that kind of thing. So I'm going to show you how to make French toast in our ceramic egg cooker. It comes with the silicone grip on it to make it a little easier to get in and out of the microwave. We also have the cozies. I always use that because even with the silicone wrap, it still gets a little warm. So I'm just gonna go through some products. This is our kitchen spritzer. There's nothing in here but oil. There is a little filter on the end, so if you wanted to do garlic infused oil, you could do that and it wouldn't clog it up. So basically, you just pump it up and then spray it like normal, except this doesn't have all the chemicals that regular aerosol sprays have. So I just coat the inside real quick like that. As you can see, it sprays just like the aerosol. You just twist it when you're done to release pressure, tighten it back up so it doesn't spill, and put the lid back on, and you're good to go till next time. And the only thing you're putting in there is whatever oil you choose. So I just sprayed the inside. Then I'm going to put in here 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of milk. I used skim, some vanilla and some cinnamon. And I'm just going to put that right in here. These are our silicone prep bowls, and I really like them because you can put liquid in here, and if you are aiming at a smaller receptacle, you can squeeze it in to pour it in. This large one really comes in handy if you have our ice cream maker. Okay, so then the next thing I'm putting in is 2 pieces of bread, torn up. This is lower calorie bread, but like I said, it's French toast. If you're doing low carb, this may not be the recipe for you, but the ceramic egg cooker, you can make oatmeal in it. You can also fix your eggs any way you want in them, and of course omelet type things, and it's done in just a couple minutes. So okay, now I just stirred up the bread in there so you can see that, and then I am going to put the lid on it and put it in the microwave. They recommend anywhere from 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. I like mine a little drier, so I always put it on 2.5 minutes for my microwave, but you can do it however you want. Another breakfast item we have that is very popular, it also fits in the small cozy, the same as the ceramic egg cooker. This is our breakfast sandwich maker. It comes with 2 silicone inserts, and technically you could make the French toast in this as well. I've done it. The way you would fix the classic egg McMuffin, you would put the eggs in the bottom, puncture them, put it in the microwave. You would put your cooked meat in here, and then your muffin in this one. What I usually do is I put the cooked meat, or you could put vegetables in here. If you're doing wraps in the morning, you could fold up your wrap and put it in here, and you could do a wrap in like a burrito instead of the sandwich, but that's up to you. You You can also make fajitas in it for a lunchtime thing. This is very popular with nurses. They like having a way to have a hot breakfast or lunch very quickly. So that is the breakfast sandwich maker. If you spend a fortune on coffee in the mornings, you may want to invest in our cold brew pitcher. If you have acid reflux or problems with heartburn, this cold brew coffee has a lower acidity than regular coffee, so you could actually get one of these and your coffee wouldn't be as bad for you, especially with the acid reflux in this. So that is another breakfast option we have. Now, if you are allergic to anything or you have to watch the ingredients in your food, then you need to check this out. So baked donuts are better for you than deep fried, and that's done. So hold that thought. We will get this out, and as you can see, steam, it's very hot, so I'm glad I have my little cozy here. This would also be good for people that live alone. And this is actually really good. Joe likes this and requests it often. And one thing that I should have done and didn't, right now Pampered Chef also has these food additives. They're not meal replacement. This is pea protein. I usually add pea protein to the French toast when I'm preparing it. That way I just open one of the packets, and as you can see, I opened it. There are 4 servings in here, so I just pour out a little bit in there and mix it up, and you're adding protein. If you have picky eaters, they'd never know it was there. The other option is the kale and fiber. Now, the kale and fiber, it's got kale in it, which is green, and so it tends to change the color a little bit. So you can't quite get that past someone if they're super picky. They would probably ask about it, but if it's a younger child, like my grandson, I've been telling him that they are either Hulk or the Grinch or whatever green cartoon, but it was Grinch French toast or or the Hulk French toast. So anyway, these aren't meal replacements. They're just adding protein or vegetables to the things we already make, especially if you have a picky eater or an older adult who doesn't eat right and doesn't get the nutrition that they really need. These really come in handy. So they're called Enrichables. Pampered Chef just came out with those. All right, so I'm going to put some real maple syrup on my French toast. And this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like monkey bread, Joe says, but it is really good. And like I said, I did it for 2.5 minutes in the microwave, and you saw how quickly I threw it together. So good. Okay. Anyway, I learned there was a study done by Harvard Medical School. If you do not eat, wow, that went down the wrong hole. If you don't eat breakfast in the morning, you are 25% more likely to have a heart attack. So I've been trying to eat since then. But anyway, donuts. You can do your own baked donuts. You control the ingredients so you know what you and your family are eating. You can make them as healthy or not as you want, up to you. If you're a waffle person, I have a couple options. This is our waffle stick pan. This thing is great. You can also use it for cornbread. There have been people that have made pizza waffle sticks. But the regular waffle sticks are really good. You can make up a bunch at a time and freeze them. And then, so you have that make ahead meal that you can pull out, throw in the microwave, and you're set. This is our waffle puff pan. Now, as you can hear, it's metal. So you basically put it on the stove top and it lifts up, and then you pour in, just like a waffle maker, but you just flip it over like this and then use a fork. It's a little fork that comes with it. Get it off when you're done. You can make your own either waffles, you can make wraps, you know, you can make sandwiches. Basically, you just put the, you know, bread mixes. We have all of these recipes on the website, but that's the waffle puff pan. Then, if you like to prep ahead, this is our brownie pan. I'm sure anybody who's ever seen Pampered Chef knows about our brownie pan. You can put a lot of things in this. It can help you control portions, plus help meal prep. So if you want egg frittatas, you can put them in this and put them in the oven, and then you have 12 made up. Put them in the freezer, you can just pop them out. You can also make individual, of course, brownies, but you can also make individual meatloaves. We have a new boat press set. So basically, I thought it was here. So basically, this fits into our brownie pan perfectly. It comes with 3 heads, and then you can make cornbread in this. Use our boat press to push it down, and then fill it with chili, barbecue chicken, whatever you're fixing. So that's an idea. You can also make desserts in here. And I made a peanut butter, it's basically a peanut butter cookie, and then filled it with chocolate mousse. So I've made those desserts in here before. But the brownie pan, if you're prepping for breakfast or trying to cook for a large number of people, this is a good tool to have. If you're traditional and you really don't like the square, then you could always use the regular muffin pan. It'll do the same thing, but the flat square shape will fit into sandwich bags better, just so you know. Now, another thing is our large bar pan. This is Pampered Chef stoneware. I'm sure you've heard of that. If you are fixing a large amount of bacon in the morning, you can put it on this at 375 in the oven for 20 minutes, and you won't have the mess all over the countertop. It will cook, it will be crispy. If you like it crispier, you leave it in there longer. But there's not the big mess to clean up when you are finished. So that was the large bar pan. If you make breakfast burritos in the morning, then you definitely need one of these. This is our tortilla warmer. You basically put your tortillas in here, put it in the microwave for 1 minute, take them out. Your tortillas are warm and they stay that way for up to an hour. And it really works. It's amazing. So this is the tortilla warmer. And if you're making breakfast burritos, I made up a bunch to freeze ahead of time. I put them in here. Warming up the tortilla wraps makes them a lot easier to work with. There's a tip for that. This is our grill pan. This is in our cookware line, of course. If I use it to make sausage, it's just like grilling out. This is dishwasher safe. So you can put it in the dishwasher, and it has a lifetime guarantee. So it's the last grill pan you'll ever have to buy. Our cookware has removable handles, which come in handy when you are storing them in the cabinet. Takes up less space, a little easier in your dishwasher, and you can put it on the stove. I always grill my steaks on the stove top, 3 minutes each side, and then I put them in the oven when I'm done. Put it in, remove the handle, leave that in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, and that's for medium well steak. So, but anyway, this is good for sausage in the mornings. You could do bacon. It will get it a little crispier because some of the oil drains away. So that is that. And the last thing I want to show you is our cutting mat set. So it comes in a set of 3 in these 3 colors. On the back of this is a sticky non-skid surface. And then, like I said, it comes a set of 3. If you spend $80 in January, you will get these. It's all 3 of these for free. These come in handy for chopping up food because you can cup it and pour it in. You know, it's easy to store if you have a small kitchen. These can bend around things. They're dishwasher safe. So those are important. And if you have these out when you're cutting up your sausage, or I always cut the bacon in half in the mornings, these are a good prep tool to have on hand. So, okay guys, I am going to let you go. That is my spiel on breakfast, and I hope you saw something that would be useful, or that would help you make your mornings better. Bye guys.